my screen.
Hello and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm so happy to be back here with Blaine today from BlainePatrickSmith.com and Blaine Reads Tarot. And yeah, welcome back, Blaine.
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me. We were both doing a little bit of summer activity, traveling and back and forth. So I'm happy to be back here with you. It's always fun.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful to have you back. And I did miss everybody that I work with, you know, and so I'm very pleased to announce to you guys all that Fernie, Patrick's partner, is going to be, Blaine's partner, I'm sorry, Blaine Patrick, is going to be moving to Portland with and be near Blaine. So I'm really excited for you. Yeah. That's wonderful.
So it's going to be great. And then also when he and I do lives, then we can just sit at the same desk.
You can. No tickling. No tickling.
Blaine and Fernie show will roll on.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yes, if you are not aware of Blaine and his talents, he does have his own channel. The information is in the show notes, and he's been on with me before, and he'll be on with me again, God willing. And so yeah, if you'd like a reading, I thought it would be easier when using the giveaway tool not to ask for specific questions, and that way we can get more readings done if you're interested. But so the first, what we'll do is we will alternate. So I will read card one, or, you know, I might have two cards, whatever, and then Blaine will. And then the next time Blaine will read the first one and I'll read the second. Yeah, we'll just do that. Hello, Marina. It's good to see you.
Marina.
Hi, Dawn and Mary and Edward and Sonia, Lulu, Kim, and Gemma. Yeah. Well, it's wonderful to have you all here with us today. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited. I was going to be working with Fernie this week because Blaine just finished his book, and I am working on finishing Fernie's book as well, so we can talk about it. It is already on Amazon, has been up since, I think it's May is when it came out.
Yeah, he the big launch date was his birthday, May 6th. So very Taurusy of him too.
Very Taurusy of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then also to be very Taurusy of like a soft launch, like I don't need that much attention, like just very humble about it. But it's I just finished it yesterday. And it's such an easy read, and it's so digestible, and like look at me plugging for him, but I'm happy to plug for him. It is both anecdotal about his life. It is both anecdotal about his process and his clients and some sort of past clients, and then as well just techniques and just what I love it, kind of like cutting through some of the BS that some people will put out there. He really wants he claims everyone has the gifts. We just have to train
everyone has it. You're absolutely right. Yep.
Although I do like to say, like, you know, babe, you can take credit for that. You have some special talents that maybe not all of us will achieve that level.
Well, that's true as well. Yeah. I mean, and we all remain humble too, because it's them that give us the gifts we have. It's not us necessarily. It's those above, our guides and our masters and so on. And so, yeah, but it's wonderful when readers and psychics share how they came to be. I think it's exciting to read, and it shows that there is no one direct path as well. We're all on the different path we're on. So that's right. Anyway, hi Kay Dye. It's nice to see you.
Everyone. Hello.
So if you want to have a reading, hello Hershey. Oh, that's good, Hershey. I love that. So if you want a reading today, you just put the hashtag path in, and we're going to use the giveaway tool. And our first reading will be, what is the focus of the day today for you? And then what is your path forward is the second answer from the cards. And, you know, Blaine and I may pick 1 or 2 cards, depending on the cards we receive, and give your message, and we'll be alternating back and forth. So I'm going to pick about 4 people to begin with. Make sure you just let me know you're here. In the beginning, that's easy. And later on, when you get chosen, a lot of people have already left. So just make sure you do that so that we will know that you're ready to be read. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I don't know, can you see that on the StreamYard? Yeah, you can. All right. Sonia?
Sonia. Oh, look at that little friend.
I know. I love that. I love dogs. Oh my God, I love dogs.
I do too. I saw my brother has he's 120-pound yellow lab, American yellow lab, and he's just like the best. He's the best dog in the world. He thinks he's a lap dog. I just saw him this weekend, and he is, you know, and unfortunately I wore a black shirt, so I forgot a lint.
Oh, I get it.
I was happy to see him. Walked away with a slimier face, but I love that dog so much. He's the best.
Oh.
Dawn. Hello again, Dawn.
Yeah. So we have Sonia, Artist Liz, Dawn Turner, and I'm going to pull one more for right now. I have to tell you something about this. You may have already seen it. It's on social media. And it's this beautiful yellow, all right, Lulu, you are 4th. All right. It's this beautiful yellow, it's not a lab, it's a golden retriever, but it has, I'm going to put us up a little closer, and it has on it, it has a dress, and it comes in holding something in its teeth and its wings. Have you seen
and it puts the wings, and it goes and it poses in front of the mirror with the wings flapping.
Isn't it adorable? And then it goes over and gets a pocketbook and picks a pocketbook.
Little purse. Yes, and it's just posing, and it's just looking at its wings flapping. It's just the best.
Isn't it fabulous?
I also saw one this weekend of it. I think it's a black lab, and it's wearing high heels on both sets of paws. So like 2 sets of high heels, and it's just clomping around in high heels. And it just looks like it's having the best time.
Wow. I've not seen that. It's amazing to me what dogs can do now. I don't understand how they elevated so quickly, but yeah, they're doing stuff that I would never have guessed they could do. So
it's funny. I saw another creator on TikTok, psychic, Brenda Fernie's, who, and one of her things, something about just like answering some quick questions from a medium. And it's just like, all dogs go right to the good place immediately. They'll always be with you, and they always go right to the good place. And she's like, cats, it can go either way.
They're more finicky about it. And they're just as beautiful. I mean, I love cats as well. They're wonderful. They're mystical is what I call them. They're
yeah.
That's so cute. All right. Your dogs have been bad today, Mary? Downright murderers. Uh-oh. Must have gotten into something. Oops.
Yeah.
So sorry. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. So I am going to, Sonia was first. All right.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and start by talking about your focus for the day. And then after, Blaine will answer what your path forward is. How about that? All right. So let's see what I get for you. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so what card I get for you is the word trust. This is from the Osho Zen deck that I absolutely adore. It's actually a tarot deck, but it doesn't use typical, and I want the bigger one. I'm going to get the bigger one. This one's too small.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
But it says trust, and you can see you are flying through the air or jumping into what it is you need to do. And some days we just have to do that. Some days we have to trust that everything's going to work out fine for us, and that everything is divinely ordained and is working toward the best outcome. And so it's reminding you to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, and trust in the good that's going to come to you. So yeah.
And then did you have more, or do?
No.
Okay. And then strangely enough, I had a jumper. So I had 2 ready and willing to come out, and they're big ones. So it's the Hierophant and the Chariot. And so thinking, yes, around the traditional meanings of them, I can talk about, but I also just want you to look at the images themselves, how similar they are, and it's going toward the light. And so, piggybacking on what Aley was just saying, trust in the thing. So, Hierophant, trust in higher knowledge, look for a teacher, look for systems of learning, look for traditional wisdom that's handed down through the generations. And the Chariot is, again, similar to trust. You've got this. You are in control of all of the elements. It may feel like a whitewater raft, but you are going to navigate this canyon 100%. Go toward the light. It may feel like it's a dark, and even just looking at the images like stone and earth, like these are big sort of earth images, but trust in yourself. Trust in, we see the moon up here, symbol of intuition, water again, another symbol of intuition and trusting ourselves. So go towards the light. That's your.
And you said, you just jump in, Sonia. That's wonderful. And the moon coming up after yesterday's eclipse, and an eclipse that will happen again in 2 weeks, but it will be a solar eclipse then. We had the moon one this time. We'll have the solar one on the 21st. And what else do we have at that time? We have the fall equinox. So lots of energy this month. Lots and lots of energy. Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking before the stream about the eclipse last night, and I feel the energy change today already. I don't know if I always believe in it, but I woke up feeling, and it didn't even get as much sleep as I probably should have for health, but felt great. Like new day, fresh day, felt lighter. Yeah.
That's fabulous, Blaine. All right. I'm going to move you over here. So you're the first, you're the reader this time. Yeah. Artist Liz. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it does. Ooh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Strength. So focus of the day. If you're feeling, this is always a reminder of the inner strength that we possess, the reminder that we control the beast does not control us. But if we need to be the beast out in the world, we have that within us. We are much stronger than we give ourselves credit for. It's the sort of assuredness of knowing that we have inner power, and we don't always need to show that to the world. It is like the essence of the lion tamer. So you are the lion tamer, and you are in a perfectly good position to tame the lion, and give yourself the grace and the confidence and the trust that if things are feeling up in the air, that you got this. This is on you.
We must be getting, we're just getting similar messages. I get trust in the journey. Once again, trust in the journey. And know each change leads to deeper understanding. And so it wants to remind you of the fluidity of life. And I think sometimes we all forget that cycles are also fluid.
Yes.
You know, you go through a cycle, things are really hard and difficult, and then you go and things are okay. And it's just cyclic. It depends. And so you never remain in one all the time. You do have the opportunity. So yes. So that's wonderful, Artist Liz. And I hope your art is going well. There's your fluidity. So there you go. Yeah. Wonderful. All right.
Well,
so
talking about the cycles, and that strength is the first on that second step. That's the second 7 cards in the Fool's Journey. So that is, I think I heard someone liken it recently to the id, the ego, and the superego. That those three sets of 7. So strength is the first on the journey. Like you reached, and interesting, the Chariot just came up, card 7. So that energy is out there, that you've hit the pinnacle, and now you move forward into a whole new cycle. And now trust that you have that strength, that inner strength that you've learned from the previous 7 cards, the 7 steps of this journey. And you can take that forward as you start dealing with things that are larger, more spiritual along your path.
I love that, Blaine, because you know, you're like a tutorial on the cards, and we all need.
I love the structure of the tarot. I love the symbology of it all. It's all, there's all meaning in it, and it's one of those, we all go through it. And
that's very true. That's very true. All right. Well, the next person we have here is Dawn Turner. And Dawn, it's wonderful to see you as always. Hello to those who have just come in on both of our channels. Thank you for being here.
Hello,
And if you're
hello,
wanting
hello.
to be in the queue for the reading, just simply put in hashtag path, either on mine or Blaine's channel. Hi, I get you, Dawn. Thank you, honey. And we will see if you get pulled. So there you go. All right. So Dawn, I'm feeling as though the energy of the day for you, or the focus of the day for you, is to stay in the moment. And it says we live moment to moment. And sometimes we fall back and think about the past. And sometimes we fret about, oh, what's going to happen in 3 weeks or whatever it is. This is reminding you that there is only now. And there is no other time, even though we sort of simultaneously live in 3 different places at the same time. Really, what we recognize is only momentary. And so it wants to make sure that you're mindful today. So that's that one for you.
Path forward, one of my favorites. There's some big cards coming up today, y'all. This is Star.
Ooh.
So,
Wow.
so Dawn, if things have been going, if things, like much as we've been already talking about today, clearing out of energy, if things have felt rough lately, where this one comes in line is right after the Tower, right after destruction, calamity, disaster, drama, chaos, whatever. If that has felt, this reminds you that it's a sign of hope. It's a sign of change. And it is also a sign of a reminder to what is your North Star? What guides you? When things feel dark, what do you look to for guidance? And sometimes this is, you think of a star, maybe I've said this on this stream before, it is often far away, but it is out there and it does keep us on course. And we only get to see the stars through the darkness. So it is part of the cycle, part of the necessary. So if things have been feeling chaotic or lost lately, know that it's a sign of hope, a sign of change, and keep your eye, be your own compass, find your own North Star again, because it's there and you got it. And so I hope that is resonating.
Yes, absolutely. By the way, this weekend, I have Amazon Prime, and I've been waiting for a movie to go down in price before I wanted to see it. They start out at $20, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to pay that. Yeah. Now I will pay $5.99 at the most if it's worth it. And I watched The Life of Chuck. Very, very good.
That Tom Hiddleston. I think that one's been. Did it maybe come out in the last year?
I think it's fairly new.
It's a little old timey.
Oh no, that one I think is there's one about a house and all the people that lived in it. You thinking of that one? It's not.
Oh
no,
maybe.
Well, this one here, The Life of Chuck is the name of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember who's in it, but it's one of those movies that you start at the end and you go back.
Oh, I love it. And
very, very metaphysical.
Yes.
And don't let the first part of it make you go, oh God, is this going to be depressing? Because
no.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you're singing the song here.
I felt that way kind of. My husband
said,
husband said, oh, not another depressing movie. And I said, just give it time. Just give it time. And to me, it was worth everything. It was very good.
I love it. I love watching I love a Saturday morning with coffee and watching a movie and then just weeping because also coffee somehow kicks my emotions in the higher gear. But I love a good Saturday, Sunday morning doing the crossword puzzle and just.
Oh, there you go. I love it.
Watching, I'm going to say sappy movie, but just I'll watch some of those really awful gay romance movies that are only on Amazon, but just oh, this is so good.
I know, it's like Hallmark First Ladies. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And then conversely, I watch, the goriest true crime serial killer late at night because that's how we like to wind down at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Naked Gun 2. Okay. Oh, I heard that one was good. Yes.
Well, yeah, that's with Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. So,
right. I always loved the Naked Gun series. I mean, they were always funny. Other than OJ, but
That's true. I forgot he was even in them, Blaine. Yeah.
Okay. He was in a few of them. And Priscilla Presley, I think, if I remember. What an interesting.
Right. I think you're right.
What an interesting cast, really.
I know. Yeah, that's for sure.
All right.
All right. So Lulu,
All right,
you
Lulu.
are
Good. You
are the
focus
next
your
in the
day.
queue. Yeah. I hope you're doing all
Oh, I
right,
love
Lulu.
it. This is one of my, I mean, I love this deck, but it's one of my favorite cards, partly because I just love bears. It's the
Uh-huh.
Knight of Coins. And so if we
Ooh.
look at this beautiful sort of scene that it's placed in. So the Knight of Coins is, you've got some work to do today. Maybe you've been
Mhm.
doing some work. It is it might feel arduous. It might feel like a slog. It is a long path to do the work that you're doing, whether this is, it's coins. So maybe this is actual physical, what we do for a job, how we earn money. Maybe this is work on our body. Maybe this is just how we put our earth, I'm sorry, our air, water, and fire and inner energies. Sometimes the earth energy of the coins is how we make that inner energy manifest. But it may feel like a slog, but also it reminds us to enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination. It may feel like a long uphill battle, but stop and like smell the roses along the way. Enjoy the process of whatever it is that you are working on. Don't so
Mhm.
much focus on where it needs to be and it's a night, so it's all about questing energy. You're putting that energy out into the world.
Uh-huh.
But it is supposed to be a joyful journey. Enjoy the journey, even if it feels like hard work. There is reward in the journey.
Wow. Yes. Actually, to me, it's almost as if the destination doesn't matter any because it can change.
Yes,
So yeah,
exactly,
depending on
exactly.
the way you look at
You,
it. I
you,
love that.
you
I
know,
love the
maybe
colors. Yeah, the
this
colors.
one, this is the Spacious Tarot deck. It's one of my all-time favorites.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I'm glad to hear. So, what about your path ahead, Lulu? It says, be the brave and authentic soul that you are always destined to be. And
Yes.
look, I mean, this girl is in power. She's holding on
Oh,
to the electric light, and she's
yeah.
it's almost like a flash dance image to me. Now I know I'm
Yeah.
showing my age,
Yeah.
but
Not at
yeah,
all. No.
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And so stand up and be heard and be seen and know that you have what it takes to move ahead. And so
Yeah.
there you
I was
go.
also thinking it looks like the most recent Star Wars movies. It looks like Rey with her lightsaber. And so, like, again, like an
That's
image
true.
of power. But
Yep.
again, the metaphor in that movie is the power comes from within. You just have to
Right.
tune into what's going on around you and tap into your own power. It's been there the whole time.
It has. We just don't
And
know
also
it.
flashing. Yeah, yeah. If you felt like dumping a bucket of water on yourself, that's fine too. Like
Why
we all
not?
need that from time to time, right?
That's true. That's very true. Oh, as long as it's not, what was that thing we had, the ice bucket challenge? I'm not interested in that
Oh
right
yes, yes.
now. All right. So we're going to pull our
All
next
right.
group.
Spin the wheel again.
Yeah. Kim, Red Dragon,
Red Dragon.
please just let us know you're here, and that will be helpful. So that if you're not, we can pull another card. A card. Yeah. Pull another name. Sorry. Samantha.
Samantha.
And I think, yeah, everybody has a better chance here today for some
Yeah.
reason. Janet. Yeah.
Janet.
All right. And Viviani.
Johnny.
Yay. All right. Thank you guys. Just let me know that you're here. Hi, Lorraine R. Okay, Red Dragon. Oh, what a feeling, Lulu. Yeah, really. That's from Flashdance.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Red Dragon, are you here? I think you just came. Oh, you are here. You said so. I'm sorry. So Kim, Samantha, and Janet and Viviani are the next people. So we'll go ahead and read for. All right, Janet. Thank you. All right. So I have Kim, Samantha, and Viviani. I think Viviani, you're here. Just let me know. Okay. So I got to switch this again. And there we go. All right. I'm bringing us up close because it's easier to see the cards when I do that. So
I'm 100% behind you. I didn't have to get my reading glasses out. So thank you for that.
That's helpful. Yeah, it is. I know in the beginning I didn't want to be that close, and now I just don't really care. It's all right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. So what is your focus for the day? Kim, Red Dragon. It is creativity.
Oh, okay.
I look at the colors in this. Oh my goodness. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really, really is. I mean, all the vibrancy, and you are holding on to, you have stars in your hair. You're sitting in the midst of flowers and water and spirals, and creativity is off the charts if you're interested in working with it today, Kim. I'm feeling like this should be your focus. And that doesn't mean you have to paint, sing, play. You know, it can be that you just play. Just allow yourself to play. Yeah. Thank you.
And then for the path forward, 8 of Cups. So into the unknown. It is a bit of a solitary journey. We sometimes need to pull back from others to reflect on our own experience. You know, with this figure we see standing at the edge of the ocean, it looks like. We don't know, they're coming, they're going. It encourages you to, piggybacking on top of creativity, look within yourself. What is going on in your emotional center? Operate in that direction, and it's going to feel unknown, and it may feel, potentially might feel a little scary, but trust in the process, trust in the your emotional well-being, lean into the intuition of the creativity, the creative expression, and see what happens, because it brings up a lot of emotional energy, because we all have feelings around the unknown, and yeah, but you're being guided away from something into someplace different that feels different, and that never change is always difficult. But kind of as we were talking about the eclipse energy, moving things out, clearing out old energies. So tap into some creativity and move beyond. And actually looking at, as beautiful as your card and as colorful as your card was, Aley, it looked, to my eyes, it looked a little chaotic. Yes. This one has a little more order to it. And so might be the direction there as well, to move from what feels exciting and maybe hard to grasp onto, to begin to order it into shape and form, and look on it a little bit.
Wow. Well, she's sitting by the lake looking at a white heron and this.
Shut up. I mean, come on.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It's amazing. The other thing, as you were speaking about moving from color to black and white, basically, and or shades of gray, is that growing up with black and white television and movies in my youth has me like going back and watching some of them, whereas other people don't want to. But when you study film, you can see what's going on with that kind of energy, so to speak.
Exactly. So, yeah. And if you look at even in the Technicolor pictures, sometimes it's a little too much. Like too much color is wonderful, but if it's not used with a discerning eye, then sometimes maybe it's best to just clear out the palette and start fresh.
Right. Beautiful. Samantha and Viviani, I've got to run out. My dog is running down the road, and I don't know why. So
no.
Just make sure she's all right. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Well, all right, then I'll
Did you get her?
All right. So
all right. She's okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Whew, scary. All right.
Yeah, suddenly
there she is. And I'm going, wait a minute. That's not where she should be. All right. So we're going to read for Janet.
I had a dog when I was a kid. If I left my bedroom window open, and it was second floor, but it was right there, the roof was right outside. She would, and she hated thunderstorms, but she would chew through my screen. If I left the window open, it was one of those you could open from the top or the bottom.
Yeah.
Every time I opened it from the bottom, she would chew her way through the screen and get out on the roof. And sometimes the neighbors would have to go get her. Thankfully, we had good neighbors. And then every time my mom, until I learned, my mom made me pay for those new screens until I learned to open my window from the top because my dog consistently chewed through the screen.
Well, it's a good thing that the dog couldn't do it from the top, because then you'd be in trouble.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes.
All
All
right.
right, Janet.
So,
Janet focus today.
Oh no, it's okay, Liz. It's okay.
Balance, temperance. So this image is fire and ice making steam. So what? And I love that this one in the series comes right before the devil, which is often a reminder not to overindulge in the things that are bad for us. So how can you find? It's also about finding your inner sense of moderation, your inner sense of balance, your inner equilibrium. So if things are feeling out of place for you today, it's encouraging you to, how can you find more balance? Find the middle road, find the middle path. And then also the idea that from this middle path, fire and ice together make steam. So it does create something. It's not just, moderation is not just less of one thing or less of things. It is actually, balance is itself a thing to create and a thing to uphold and a thing that is good for us. It's not just the absence of things that we want.
Yeah. Wow. I love that. So what I get is, I get some beautiful acorn seeds, and it says, now is the time to plant seeds. Your ideas, dreams, and efforts have potential to develop into greater things. Future promise. And so when we go to the solar eclipse coming up, we're going to see a shift in some things. And so right now it's wonderful if you can plant the seeds of what you want to happen, and let them gestate, so to speak. And so that they will come to pass. And of course, a lot of people attribute these types of seeds to money. So
yes.
And there is no bottom, there's only and there is no top. And when we ask for money or we ask for anything, we can't ask and assume that there's not enough to go around, because there's more than enough to go around. Always. Yeah. It's just belief. Yeah. All right. So the other two people have not told me they're here. So I am going to pull again. All right. And Jill Sinanan, thank you so much. You are absolutely right. I do get a lot of very handsome men I get to work with here. And they do influence my numbers. So yes, I think that's wonderful. Thank you. And thanks to Blaine.
And I'll thank you for that one too.
That's right. That's right. All right. Mary. All right. So Marina, we get to read for you, and Mary Susan. Yeah. And who else we got here? Lorraine R. And you don't have to put a question in, because we are just doing two prompts here, but just let us know you're here. Yeah. Yeah. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here in the Pacific. Edward. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. There's another handsome man that hangs around me. Yes. All right. Lorraine R is here. Marina's here. Mary Susan's here. Hi, Ocean View. Make sure you put in the hashtag and path if you want to be entered in a reading today. So, all right. So let's see. We've got Yippee Skippy. All right. Oh, you cracked me up. All right. Woohoo. We got Marina. All right. Move over here. And everybody that's on with Marina on her channel knows that Marina also has Blaine come on with her. And
yeah, I'm scheduled, I think, a week from today, actually.
Oh, so, excellent. That's excellent.
So. I think that's what.
Okay. That's awesome.
I love it. I'm always thankful to be on this channel, to be on her channel.
Yes.
Always fun.
Yes. We have
as we said before, the bounce between us is very good. So
it is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Marina, have I got a focus for you? You found the last puzzle piece, Marina. Something's being completed. And I don't think it's a negative thing. I think it might be something that's been picking at you, but it's done. You found the last puzzle piece to fit in the puzzle. So there's your focus for today. I'm going to really wonder after today if you're going to tell me what it might be, but you don't have to.
Well, and then speaking of finishing, this is Six of Swords. So moving on, after this rest, moving on to a place that is better, finding the lights beyond. So if things are feeling a little, again, swords, mental realm, anxiety, fear, thoughts, communications, if anything hasn't been working, maybe you're putting that last piece in place today. You're still in a place almost, but you're in a liminal space. You're moving on to a better, warmer, lighter place. So I hope that works. I hope that's
I like that message, Marina. Yeah, that's cool. And just
I love I love the sky, the face and the sky of yours matching up with the synchronicity, matching up with the nice, beautiful sky in mine. So
I know that's nice.
Lighter, I hope.
Awesome. All right, so we have Lorraine R.
Right, Lorraine.
Is Mary Susan? Oh, you are. I'll get you next, Mary Susan. All right. Ocean View, you're going to put a hashtag and just the word path, not empath. Okay, hon? Yeah. Bye, KK. Jackie B, you got it. Good. All right. All right. Here we go. Oops, I got to move. Did I already move us? I'm sorry.
No, I think, no. I mean, yeah, because it helps me remember which one I'm doing too. So I appreciate it. Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
All right, Lorraine, focus for today. Ooh, okay. Five of Wands. So is there conflict in your energy right now? Or is this about conflict with externally, with other people, with ideas, with something's in conflict here? Or is this internally, are you feeling your energies are at war with each other? Because this is a little bit about battle, and it's a little bit about multiple interests vying for each other, and it is perhaps feeling like a chaotic energy, whether that is internal or external. And just because, again, we're talking about fire, so this is your creativity, your passion, your desires, the things that light you up, your inspiration. So I would take this to kind of similar to the creativity one that popped up earlier. What are you doing with your energies today that maybe you just need to simplify, reconnect to the one energy today that feels good, and do that? Otherwise, it may be a little conflicted and maybe a little bit of chaos around you. How to move forward with that one now, dear.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Yes, let's piggyback.
The suppression card. Oh. So I don't know if you've been holding your energy down, or because when we're depressed, we press down, and sometimes we hold back. I'm thinking that you may feel that way, and you feel like you don't want to let it go, because maybe if you let it go, it will be too much. But listen, it says return to source. I felt like another card was important in here. And so once we return to source, we can ask for things to be resolved, ways forward that would make us not feeling so pushed down or so exhausted energy-wise.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. That's amazing. Yeah. I'm always astounded when we have cards that complement. I mean, it's a really wonderful reading when that happens to me. It's like, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Lorraine. Rest and take care of yourself. All right. We got Mary Susan. Thank you for being here. I got to switch your here. And I am going to pull a card for your focus of the day. All right. Ooh, I like this one for you. So this is the abundance card. There's abundance awaiting you. And it's, again, all colorful. Look at that. And you'll notice at the top we got the sun and we got the moon, and in between there's all these psychedelic colors. We've got him sitting in a really cushy seat and just appreciating all that is around. And actually, he's sitting on a book. And so he says there are lots of ways to find abundance. Sometimes it's knowledge. Sometimes it's food. Sometimes it's love. Sometimes whatever it is, it's available for you today if you open your eyes to see it.
And the path forward, 6 of Cups. So again, emphasizing the cyclical nature of energy and that giving. And you can sort of see there's 2 little people sitting inside this bubble, giving these little, again, we see the image of the spheres, the synchronizing. And so the 6 of Cups often is around honoring our inner child, often it's around fond memories of the past, of a past time, and honoring that. So moving forward to, as far as a path forward, honor 6 and the Cups. So around your emotional center, feed your inner child, check in on it, remember a time, the parts that felt good around abundance, and give, if you're not able to reciprocate this energy with another person, a partner, let's say, give it back to yourself. Feed our, if we feed our inner child, if we find the things that delight us, if we take care of some of us who've had rougher earlier lives, sometimes we need to reparent ourselves in a way that maybe we didn't get as actual children. So yeah, check in with the little Mary Susan, the small Mary Susan, and see how she's doing and see what you can do to make her feel better. Because you're in a place of abundance, you can stop. Your present is feeling good, so it's also, you can go back to a past. You can live in the past a little bit and kind of take care of some of that moving forward, because it's really like honoring that other version, honoring the past. And so it's, the irony of the path forward is going back to the past, but to keep that, because we live in 3 times, past, present, and future. And sometimes it's helpful to move forward to remember fondly the joys that were there. And if they weren't joys there, then how can we give that little person joy now? How can we take care of that little person now? And we can hold their hands now and walk them forward into the future, now that we're in a place of abundance in the present.
Beautiful. I love that. That's wonderful. Yeah. Thank you, Mary Susan. Thank you, Blaine. All right. So we have Mr. Edward Yippee Skippy. All right. And we got a switcheroo. There we go.
Switcheroo. All right, Edward. Focus of the day. Ooh, 3 of coins. So, what are you working on? Have you assembled all of the people that you need? Have you assembled all of the materials that you need? Know that to get good growth, and we don't know where the growth is going, you have to reach down deep. The right roots need to be planted. This one I love. Sometimes in other decks, it'll be, particularly the Rider-Smith Waite, it's 3 people standing in what seems like a cathedral, and one of them looks like an architect, and they're assembling the people that they need. So assemble the tools, the people that you need in order to build something that is beautiful, build something that will take time, but will be worth it, and it will be healthy. And this is, I know I've read this, these are aspen. And so to know that all of these aspen grow from the same root system. And so focus on what the foundation of what you're working on right now is, that are those healthy roots that you're putting down to be able to grow a healthy forest from there. So very earthbound, day to day. That's where your focus is today. You're not on, perhaps today didn't start on a deep, great spiritual path. You're very much rooted in the here and now.
Wow. This is so interesting. First of all, can I just, thank you, Marina. Yeah, Trista, make sure you put in #path to be in the queue for a reading. Thank you. Edward, what is it that you need to accomplish a path forward? There is some kind of clinging to the past. And I think this may be your knowledge that you have attained over time. And you certainly want to bring that knowledge back into your everyday momentary life. But it says not to cling to it. That's not going to help your path forward. It says you have to move into no thingness or nothingness. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty much saying move into the void and just allow for what is ready to come through, and hold no fear or expectation of whatever that thing is, because it's going to come through the moment you release your attachment to it, so that you will be able to facilitate whatever it is in order to move forward. And I see that in some of your journey here on different channels, and how you work and talk to people. And I think it's an awesome message for you today. Yeah, that's fabulous. Thank you so much, Edward. All right, so let's see who's next. Let's see. All right, we're making some good time here.
Quick reads, banging them out.
Yeah. All right, the Juniper Vale.
All right.
That's a cool name, by the way.
Yeah. AKA, I'm guessing that says tapioca something. We'll see.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's in.
Oh, it used to be tapioca something. And just changed, I think. Laura, are you still here? Laura snapped. All right.
Laura snapped, hopefully like this and not mentally.
Really? That's right.
Or hopefully in a jazzy sort of way and not an axe murdery sort of way,
Oh, I love that. Isn't that mandala beautiful? Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. All right. One more here. Mary. All right. So Mary, I think I read that your dogs were really naughty and some rabbits kind of were taken advantage of. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Oh, good, yeah. Laura. It's tapioca thievery. It used to be. Oh, yeah. All right, Jackie B is here.
Oh, I snap. Depends on the day.
That is really cool. Edward feedback. Earth sign Taurus. Very interesting reading. Trying to be open to using knowledge of the past to learn a new path. And yes, I knew Blaine is also a Taurus. His partner is a Taurus, and Edward, you're a Taurus. So yes, got a lot of bulls around here. Yeah.
And yes. And my brother is a Virgo, but also another Earth sign. And so I know some of us Earth signs, we really like to live in the here and now, and what is present. But then to say, to follow up on what Aley said, sometimes our journey exists not in Earth, not in what is present and what we can control. And that is very hard for us sometimes.
It is. My mother was a Taurus, and she was very bullheaded. She really was.
Well, I'm sure she was right all the time. That's the unfortunate consequence of being right all the time, is that people think you're stubborn.
That's true. All right. So Juniper Vale, thank you for being here. It's really cool. Mary Thornberry, if you're still here, let us know, hon. Maybe you did, and I'll check. All right.
Two of my favorite words. Those are good words. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So the focus
Mary says, take someone else. Her internet is bad, keeps going out.
All right, Mary. Will do. Is there anybody here? Oh, Viviani's back. All right, Viviani, I'm going to put you back in because you were gone when I called your name. So I'll put you back in. All right. So Juniper Vale, is there something that you either feel the need to control or want to assert control of? It looks very rigid. It almost looks Art Deco. It looks like Queen's Radio Gaga, Fritz Lang video. But it's saying your focus is control, but the truth is you can't control anything. Even though we think can control things. So I'm thinking the focus is maybe to release control, but I think Blaine's cards might tell us more about where that is. Okay.
Ten of Wands. So you are holding on to too much right now. So let go. You cannot possibly make magic with 10 wands in your hand. You have to figure out what, similar as we were talking about when the 5 of wands came up. This is just signaling burnout. And so sometimes we try to hold on to too much. We try to we get lost in both in good and good, both in the positive things and the negative things. Obviously negative things come up and we wish to be focused on the positive, but like, where can you refocus your energy? Again, fire energy. What is the in your drive, in your passion, your creativity, your inspiration, your lusts, even like what can you let go of in this to avoid burnout? Or perhaps you have been holding on to too much, because you're not going to be able to make magic until you reduce your energetic load, refocus on the thing or a couple of things that really light you up, and channel your energy there. Because in trying to do too much, trying to hold too much, control too much, you won't get anywhere, and you'll just stagnate in that energy, and you'll take on more. This one is often depicted as a figure holding like a huge bushel of sticks, and they can't move. We cannot move that way when we're taking on too much. So what can you give away? What can you delegate? What can you just let go of for now? Not saying if it's a passion or an interest that you can't pick it up later, but this is just energy burnout warning. But then the positive on this one is it's a 10, so it's right at the end of a cycle. So it's encouraging you to start that cycle over again. Start with that fresh spark, that Ace of Wands energy. What is it that actually lights you up? Sometimes we just get lost in the day-to-day, and we lose track of the original purpose of why we were doing something. So if it feels like you are controlling too much, or you have to be too rigid, like Aley's card was showing, it's because you're probably in energy burnout mode. So clear away the clutter, clear away the energetic clutter. Take the spiritual weed whacker and just hack it down and find the flower amongst it. I'm just really mixing all kinds of metaphors here.
I love it. Yeah. Sometimes one metaphor doesn't make sense, but another one does to somebody. So I love that you did that. Yeah.
And sometimes I like to combine them in the same sentence. So,
You're full throttle on a lot of things. I get you. Don't you love that video of Radio Gaga? It's like my favorite. Yeah. And they were all really drunk when they made it, actually.
God bless. Back in the good old days,
Back in the good old days.
I love me some Queen. I will always love me some Queen. I always think I can sing Queen songs at karaoke. I've tried so many times. Under pressure. I've tried.
Nobody could get up that high as Freddie, I guess.
I know somebody to love, and I get a handle on it until it gets to a certain point. Just like,
yep. Then you have to stop.
That's me. That's my own 10 of Wands energy around karaoke and wanting to sing everything in karaoke. And I just have to accept the control that I cannot control my own vocal cords. I'm a baritone. I am not a Freddie Mercury high tenor. So
that's all right. So this is what I'm going to say right now, folks. Blaine's in Portland. I'm in Kent. We're about 2.5 hours from each other. When Fernie gets here, I'm going to go down and meet these men in real time, and we're going to do some karaoke, Blaine.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Absolutely.
That makes me happy. All right. So Laura.
Laura snapped. Hopefully snapped for a good reason today. So let's see what you have going on today. Oh, this one, and I'll be honest, this one always kind of confuses me a little. It's the moon. So I suspect it feels dark because it is dark. And sometimes it asks us to surrender to the darkness. There's one deck I had that kind of shed some light on it. It's when we think of moonlight versus sunlight, things look different in moonlight. The moon is always changing. It is never the same moon. The sunlight pretty much, other than position, is the same day to day to day to day. The moon changes day to day. It is malleable. It goes away. The light changes every day. And so it asks us, if it feels like things are stormy now and it feels dark and you feel like it, and the moon is about, again, a sort of inner guidance of intuition and inner storminess. try to see things kind of similar to hangman energy, like try to see things from a different perspective. Sometimes it's helpful to see things by moonlight, because moonlight also, you cannot see color in moonlight. So kind of as we were talking earlier about the creativity being so colorful, and then the Eight of Cups card was so more black and white grayscale, sometimes it's helpful to take away, if things are feeling stormy and dark, sometimes it's helpful to take away, if you can put a filter on your own perspective and take away the spectrums that are not helpful, then you may see your way clear. If it's feeling
Wow.
stormy and darkness right now.
Wow. So this is an interesting card because it's a woman on the back of a lion playing a flute. And the lion is actually standing sort of on the back of a camel. But it's rebirth. It's like after the moon, rebirth. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Because the moon comes in different phases. And once it's full, it goes back now to just a sliver, and then it has to go through all its phases. So we're always at a point where we can choose to be reborn to something, where we can choose a new way, a new path ahead, or a new way to move forward from the energies that may or may be difficult to go through.
Well, and even just looking at the card, there's so much going on in it. Like maybe it is much like the moon, it emphasizes we all have multifacets. And so, and honor that. If we're feeling, maybe you feel like, you know, ironically, Laura, like, oh my God, Laura, yes, you were just talking, Laura snapped, it depends on the day. Maybe you're the joyful little flute player today. Maybe tomorrow you're the lion who's pissed off. And maybe the next day you're the horse who's on a journey. Honor the facets of yourself. Don't get lost in the darkness of it. Don't get lost in this. Don't get lost in the storminess of that internally. Because again, a lot of water was in that card. I've already shuffled it away, so I can't show it again.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of internal, and again, water being the metaphor for emotional energy. So if you're feeling stormy, honor the multifacets of yourself as you move forward, and know that there is a season and to every season, turn.
Really?
There is a season, turn.
That's right. That's a cool song.
We're hitting some classic rocks.
We're hitting some classic stuff. Yeah, we love that.
Oh yeah, we get Flash Dance, now Queen, and now I'm going even further back with.
You are. That's awesome. All right. So yes, I do want to say that as we're only have a couple of minutes left here to finish these readings, please go over and subscribe to Blaine's channel.
Yeah.
And if you can also put some emojis, you don't even have to put words, on the notes after the shows. This helps our algorithm, and it builds our channels, if possible. So you can just put a bunch of poop on there. I don't care. Well, actually, that's probably not the best one.
Yeah,
but
maybe not that one. If you just want to pick any other emoji, because that might
like this or
Frank who's not in on the joke or the mention might read something into that. Although it's not even supposed to be poop. It's supposed to be like frozen yogurt or something.
Oh, that's what it is.
I mean,
soft serve.
Yes.
Soft
serve.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well,
just I got an eggplant supposed to be for grocery lists,
Really? Yeah. So, Jackie B, along with your mandala that's on there that I love, and I love the colors of it.
Yes.
Your card, and it's going to be hard for you to see this, and I'm going to buy the big ones of these like right after the show because I need this. Anyway, it's the Buddha with its third eye lit up, and it says consciousness. And to me, that's amazing because mandalas are what Buddhist monks make, but they make them with sand. And when they're done making them, they destroy them. And people will say, why are you doing that? Because nothing's permanent.
Right.
And so there's a message here. And I'm seeing that you're getting an elevation in consciousness. And so you're working very hard to integrate the consciousness of the higher levels, higher realms, the fifth dimension probably, up into your third eye area. And working to open this doesn't have to be work. It can be play. And I'm just seeing this as a theme here because mandalas are so Buddhist to me. So Yeah.
And then strangely enough, look what popped up again, that
Wow.
5 of Wands. And so
Okay.
ironically, I feel like the path forward for you is find the fight again. Like, not all fights, like, get into good trouble.
Mhm.
Maybe today, your journey today is about a peaceful Buddha mandala, the meditative pleasure of those sand paintings that get washed away, and moving forward. But don't forget your fire, and don't forget that sometimes we gotta put a little piss and vinegar into things, and to tap into.
Yeah.
And to know, like, that Buddha card kind of symbolizes, I think, like, the reaching a certain level or reaching the close of a cycle. Here we have a 5 again, right in the middle of the cycle, reminding you that you're not just, reinvigorate your own journey, your own path. You have reached perhaps a certain level, and it feels good to feel the peace. And I'm not saying just go pick fights with strangers, but where in it can you, and it doesn't have to be an external fight, but where it does symbolize some conflict and some fire energy. And so, like, where in your life can you reinvigorate that fire, fight I mean, I love, ask my boyfriend, fellow Taurus, ask any of my close friends. Oh, I have a best friend is an Aries. He and I love to fight, but it's good fight. It's like, yes, let's argue about something completely stupid, but it feels good to, to
Uh-huh.
get in those debates, to feel that
Yeah.
heat. So yeah, don't just exist in a peaceful, demigod like state. That is useful and powerful, and Buddhist nothing really matters, and sand paintings get washed away, and that's part of the journey. But also don't forget the very human, like, fight for things. Fight. What is it that's going to get you up in the morning and, like, give that
There
little
you
little
go.
sparring energy? We all need
Yeah.
that balance. In order
Get some
to
boxing gloves out. Yeah.
yeah, up earlier, very much that fire and ice mixture, that they're both good for us. We need those energies.
Absolutely.
But of
Absolutely.
course, if you
Thanks.
get any fights, Aley and I are not responsible legally for anything that we have said here. This is all for entertainment
That's right.
purposes.
This is just entertainment only. Yes.
Just business. Yanni.
All right. We got our last. Are you working on that? It resonates. All right, Jackie. Thank you for the feedback. That's wonderful. So our last read for today is Viviani. Viviani, I hope you came back and are still here. And thank you for all your moderation that you're doing and going over to Blaine's and my channel.
Yeah,
That's so
thank
awesome.
you.
And Viviani has her own channel, and she's fabulous, an Akashic Records reader, and just really good at what she does. Anyway, so we're going to read for you next, and I think Blaine's first.
I'm up first. Yep.
Yes.
All right, Viviani, focus of the day. Oh, I love it. This one. I was just reflecting. I pulled this one for myself last week and was reflecting today how it came
Ooh.
true. It's the Ace of Coins. It's the seed of a new reality. Something new starts today. And I love the way that this one is pictured as a seed, but it's a seed that flies. It is a seed that will drift far away from it's meant to drift far away from the tree that it grew up in and knows. So something new is coming. It's growth, it's change. It is also a freedom of releasing the ideas of the past. Let go of the rooted tree that maybe you are in now, and know that there's going to be a little bit of a journey, as well as a new reality is starting. And again, card of money and work and putting those inner energies into the external world. So I love it. I love that came up for you.
Oh, Viviani,
Now,
I love
how can
on that
Viviani take this seed and make it grow?
Really, but it has a pentacle also on the
It
and
does.
that really is powerful. I think
Yeah.
it's like money has wings. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. So how are you going to move forward? You are moving forward, and you are also bringing another with you, because both of you are releasing a burden that you've been carrying for a very long time, and you're moving into this other energy that Blaine just described. You're seeing the writing on the wall. You're seeing the next mountain, but not as a hurdle. as just a path or a journey to that destination, because that's all we continuously do, is keep growing and moving and climbing over new mountains and new valleys, going through new valleys. So release that burden and know that it is behind you, and you'll be able to get that Seven of Pentacles energy right in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Float away to a new growth zone.
Absolutely.
Wherever the wind takes you. So there is some unknown aspect to it. There is a bit of fool blind faith in taking a leap.
Absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to my wonderful moderators and people on Blaine's channel and my channel. And yeah, everybody make it a beautiful day and week ahead. And thank you, Blaine, once again.
Thank you for having me, as always.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.